All right, Colonial Life Las Vegas, aka the House Edge. As promised, here is the next video, and this is going to be ways to use our LinkedIn for business-to-business sales. All right, so we are in my LinkedIn right now. We abandoned Joe Exotic. Actually, the profile is still out there, but we're not going to use that because he doesn't have any connections, and I can't actually teach you how to do anything that we need to do because I actually have a network of people that we can connect with. One of LinkedIn's most useful but least known features is the ability to export a spreadsheet of your connection. The spreadsheet is complete with full names, companies, and job titles. And this is what we're going to cover right now. So on your little home page on LinkedIn, what you need to do is you need to go to the Me section. Click on Me. Go to Settings and Privacy. You're going to scroll down until you get to Getting a Copy of Your Data. You're going to hit Change. All right, so I just recently did this ahead of the video, but what you want to do is click on this right here. Want something in particular, select the data files you're most interested in. You hit Connections. Then it's going to there'll be a request button. You hit the request and you'll get an email with a link. Okay, so I've got that email already, and now we're going to take a look at those connections. All right, so here's the Excel spreadsheet that I got after requesting that data from LinkedIn. They just sent a link to my email. I clicked on it and it downloaded, and here it goes. So it's going to give us this spreadsheet complete with full names, companies, and job titles for each of your connections. You'll notice that there's an email address there too. So on some of these, we're going to see email addresses because they've chosen to share that email address with anyone. Okay, so not that many. However, you do have the ability to print this information out with their first name, their last name, the company they're with, right, and the position that they hold. So if we scroll down here very slowly, right, we have owner, and you'll see CEO, vice president of sales. Well, that's in head of strategy, vice president, voluntary benefits, managing partner, vice president, owner, right? Managing owner. So all of these titles we can use in looking for decision makers for the companies. Now, obviously, I got a lot of Colonial Life connections in here, but there's obviously a lot more other companies as well. And we can start using this as a way to connect, and really is a way to figure out who we want to reach out to first on our LinkedIn profiles. All right, so now we're back at the home page. Another thing that I want to add is make sure you add every one of your customers to your network. Everyone that you close, add them to your network. You want to do this for two reasons. If you have customers in your network, it'll be a lot easier to ask the person for a referral to another prospect when that time comes. All you have to do is visit the prospect's LinkedIn profile and see if any of your current customers are a shared connection. Then you get in contact with your actual customer and say, hey, could you introduce me to this prospect? I noticed that you're a connection on LinkedIn. Second, with LinkedIn's suggested actions, you'll know when a customer you closed moves to a new company or gets promoted to a higher position. So why is this important for us? Managers, you can see when potential agents have left the company that they're with or have been promoted. So it gives you another reason to reach out to them, congratulate them, ask them what's next in their career, and get that conversation engaged again. Agents and managers for that matter. If you see that your plan administrators have moved to a new company, it gives you a reason to reach out to them, congratulate them on their move, and get that conversation moving in the direction of helping that new company that they are in. The next topic is using LinkedIn Pulse to publish content. Some of the best content is published on LinkedIn. I read a lot of articles myself that gets published right here on LinkedIn. Richard Branson, one of the greatest business leaders, publishes content on LinkedIn a lot. Previously, only influencers and thought leaders could publish content on LinkedIn, but now the platform is open to anyone, so you want to take advantage of that. This is a powerful tool for salespeople for two reasons. One, it gives you the opportunity to share your insights through your professional identity, and it lets you reach your audience instantly. When you publish on LinkedIn, everyone in your network gets a notification. That's just one more reason to consistently connect with the people in your industry on LinkedIn. So what kind of content should you publish? Interview one of your customers about how they use your product. Analyze any new trends in the industry, any product updates that you have, something you learn from your customers, right? These are just some ideas to use to publish content. And when you look here, it says write an article on LinkedIn. An article and a post are two different things. So to publish an article, all you got to do is click write an article. Here, it's saying add an image or a video for visual impact. Now, we know that a video or an image is going to get more engagement on this article. So I would highly, highly recommend that. Videos have just become a recent thing on LinkedIn. So many people aren't using that resource. So adding a video is going to get a lot of engagement on your article. So you click here to write your article, write whatever it is that you want. I'm not going to go through this and write an entire article. When you hit publish, okay. Hello, my name is Ty. When you hit publish, it should actually, all right, when you click on write article, it's going to take you to the publishing tool. You're going to want to click on the headline field to type the headline of your article. Now, if there isn't a headline field, it's known that there's a few extensions that cause an issue. And so you'll want to turn those extensions, those browser extensions off. Disable those extensions, refresh the editor, and you should be able to write the headline. Click the write here. You can add images or videos to your article for visual impact. And you can also add a cover image for your article. Click on the publish button. You won't have the option to preview your content. So your article draft shows you how the published version will look. You can share your article draft with others to publish. In the pop-up window that appears, click publish or click cancel to continue editing. All of your original content that you post starts to become your professional profile. It's displayed on the articles section on your LinkedIn profile. So if I click on my name, I don't actually have any articles written, but if they were, they would be listed here in activity. There'd be an articles section as well. Published articles are shared with your connections and your followers in their feed, and sometimes, like I said before, through their notifications. Members that aren't in your network can follow you from your article so that your next article will be surfaced in their feeds. It's another powerful tool of writing articles that are relevant to what you do. Your articles are searchable both on and off LinkedIn, depending on how you have your profile setting. If you keep your profile on public profile visibility, then everyone will be able to search for your article throughout Google or Yahoo or whatever search they're using, and it'll show up for them to click on. You can click on the shared icon located next to your byline or at the bottom of the article to share it on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter. You can disable the ability to leave comments on your published articles. So what's the difference between posting updates and publishing? All right. So updates allow all LinkedIn members to share their professional expertise, their experience, and anecdotes with their connections in the larger community. Posts are a quick way of staying connected with your community. Any post you share will be broadcasted to your connections on their LinkedIn homepage. Text for posting is limited to 1,300 characters, which is about 5 lines. Articles allow members to write in depth about their professional expertise, challenges they've faced, opportunities they've seized, and important trends in their industry. Articles are typically longer than posts and are limited to 125,000 characters. The next topic we're going to go over is using LinkedIn suggested actions as touch points. One of LinkedIn's features is to give salespeople an easy way to reconnect with their network. Every day, LinkedIn suggests ways to re-engage with your contacts. These touch points can be like a new job, a promotion, a work anniversary, birthday, or even just a new picture. While a lot of things are changing about sales, the best of us understand that relationships still matter. So with this feature, you can build relationships in just a few seconds every single day. These suggested actions can be especially useful if you add every customer you close to your network. Not only will they help you strengthen your relationship with your customers for better retention, but you'll also know when a customer moves to a new company, giving you an opportunity to move with them. So if we go here to notifications, right off the bat, my very first one is congratulate Betsy Williams Strivers for starting a new position as Assistant Attorney General at Main Office of the Attorney General. Here, we got Billy Hobson reshared a post, so I can reach out to the mayor of Bremerton, right? That's a city in Washington, and that gives me a reason to engage here. Here, remember Joe Exotic when we made that profile? He viewed my profile, so now I can see that Joe Exotic viewed my profile. So I want to click on See All Views. Who else has viewed my profile? Joe Exotic, Frankie, and all that fun stuff. So let's go back in here to notifications. Congratulate Taylor Stern for being promoted to ADM at Colonial Life. Here's a few birthdays. This reminds me, I better say happy birthday to my friend Michelle. Let's see who else is here. David Smith, wish him a happy birthday, and Alan Kropp a happy birthday. So let me click, say happy birthday to Michelle. We don't usually talk on LinkedIn, but happy birthday. I'll call you today. Say happy birthday to David Smith. Alan Kropp is a person that I actually went to school with. So happy birthday, Alan. I hope you're not shooting cars with BB guns. He actually shot my car with the BB gun. So there we go. So again, these are great ways to keep your relationships strong with your current customers, and it gives you reasons to reach out to potential clients or potential agents. The next topic we're going to go over is joining the groups your prospects are in. So take your list of prospects, whether it's from Agent Assist, whether it's from exporting from LinkedIn, whether it's from Dun & Bradstreet or Reference USA. I don't care where your list of prospects is coming from, but take that list and match each of those contacts with their LinkedIn profile. So what I'm telling you to do is take your list that has the names of the CEOs, or take your qualified list that you have the name of the contacts that you're supposed to be making, and look up their LinkedIn profile. Most LinkedIn profiles publicly show the groups that they are a part of. Go through the list of your LinkedIn profiles while copying and pasting the groups that each prospect is a part of. So I'm not telling you to go through 300 profiles. Let's take this step by step, maybe 4 or 5 prospects at a time. So copy and paste the groups that each prospect is a part of. Note how many members each group has. Note whether or not it's an open or closed group, and how engaged the group members are, and how many of your prospects are in each group. And then based on that information, choose 2 or 3 groups to join and become an active member of. We will go to notifications. Okay, so I'm on the page of one of my prospects right now, okay? So what I'm gonna do is scroll down to the bottom where it says interests. I'm gonna click on See All. I'm gonna go to groups, and then here are the groups that Billy Hobson follows. NAIOP Developing Leaders, Volusia Young Professionals Group. Let's click on this Volusia Young Professionals Group. So this is a closed group that I'm going to have to request to join, all right? But about this group, it's a meaningful network organization of dedicated, talented young professionals ranging in the age of early 20s to early 40s in Volusia County. Obviously, we're not there, not a big deal. Our goal is to enrich our community by uniting and developing our young professionals we continue to grow with and dedicated commitment. Now, if you have a reason to belong to that group, request to join that group, right? And like I said, gauge how much activity is in there and all that fun stuff. And that's how you find the groups. Some of them will be closed, some of them will be open. Here I have to request to join. Some of them it'll just say join. Here in the search, you have people, jobs, content, companies, schools, and groups. You're going to want to join groups that you are interested in as well. Groups where potential clients are going to be, groups where potential agents are going to be. You're going to want to join in those groups. And the next topic is engaging in groups consistently. Getting results from LinkedIn groups takes time and effort that most sales professionals are not willing to invest. Posting something promotional every once in a while will do nothing but give you a reputation as a spammer. To truly get results from LinkedIn groups, you need to choose 2 or 3 specific groups and focus on becoming a member of that community. To do this, you have to set up an engagement cadence for the LinkedIn groups you are a part of. Engaging in LinkedIn groups can be any one of these actions. Commenting on another member's post with your thoughts. Helping that community by answering questions, asking questions or asking for help, posting content that promotes your product, and posting other people's content that you liked. You need a consistent mix of these actions to be an active, helpful, and valuable community member and to avoid being marked as a spammer. Set up a cadence for engaging in LinkedIn groups so you can do it consistently. This cadence can be as simple as commenting every Tuesday, posting other people's content every Thursday, and looking for opportunities to be helpful every Friday. Build that into your calendar so you can become a part of these communities and you can be the expert in your field. So when somebody thinks, hey, you know what? I need to offer some benefits or I'm looking to change my benefits in my company, but I know that Ty is an expert in that because he's in this group a lot. I'm going to reach out to Ty. Just set up the routine, stick to it, and you'll start to see results from your LinkedIn groups. The next subject we're going to cover is optimizing your profile for sales. With a few quick optimizations, you can turn your profile into a sales asset. There are 3 main parts of your profile that you should want to improve. Number 1, your headline. Number 2, your current job description. And number 3, the projects and the media that you're sharing. By default, LinkedIn sets your headline to your current job title. Change your tagline to be a value proposition. So what would a value proposition be for us? Again, probably our elevator speech. I help businesses stay competitive in the marketplace while saving the business money. So we'll actually go to my profile because mine is Territory Instructor at Colonial Life. We're going to open this up. So we're going to need to edit that. And my headline should probably actually say something more along the lines of developer of agencies and people. Yours should look more on the lines like I help businesses save money while keeping them more competitive in the marketplace. And you're going to have 120 characters, I think it is, to get creative with your headline. This is the first thing that people are going to see when scanning your profile. So making it a value proposition is going to help capture their attention. Now, changing your current job description. Most job descriptions on LinkedIn are the standard list of tasks performed and maybe a short sentence about the company. To optimize your profile for sales, make your current job description a sales pitch or a value proposition for your company. In the last section of your profile that you should want to optimize are your projects and media. You can add videos, text, and even slides to your LinkedIn profile. If you have a presentation you use for demos, add that to your profile. And you can actually make that presentation private until you share it with specific people. And in today's virtual world, that comes very handy if you already have the virtual DM presentation loaded up on your profile. Next, view profiles in your industry and view the profiles of potential clients and agents. So let me start off by asking this. What do you do when someone you don't know views your LinkedIn profile? Remember, up here in notifications, we saw that Joe Exotic viewed my profile. So if somebody else views your profile, if you're like most people, you'll click through to their profile out of curiosity and wonder who they are and why they were on your profile. You'll probably scan the different sections of their profile looking for something relevant that might give you an answer. For sales professionals, the psychology behind this can be a very powerful tool. Cold selling is all about finding a minimally intrusive and targeted way to share a message. So if your profile is optimized to sell, you have a small chance to convert each person who views it. By going through LinkedIn search results and viewing viewing a large number of profiles in your targeted industry, you will start to get more profile views and more chances to connect with potential buyers. Before you do this, make sure your LinkedIn privacy settings are not set to view other profiles anonymously. We went over that in the last video. So that sums up the second video about LinkedIn. I hope it was helpful. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll be doing another video on LinkedIn real soon, so keep an eye out for that. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and I look forward to seeing everyone soon.